One of the most successful, influential, and richest men in the world has a lot to teach us. His insight can be applied to so many areas of life, including finances, relationships, focus, and personal development. I can guarantee you that you will leave this video inspired by one or more of his ways of living. Hi there, my name is Daniela. I am a licensed therapist and I make videos about mental health, personal development, lifestyle, and sometimes some fun. I want to say today that despite being a therapist, there are days that feel very low and I feel very unmotivated and uninspired by life. But there's one thing that always helps me snap out of it, and that is reading and watching stories of people that I believe are inspirational, like Warren Buffett. He's known for his wisdom, consistency, discipline, and ability to make smart investments, which has led him to a net worth of over 110 billion as of January 2023, making him the world's 4th wealthiest person in the world. I'm not saying that my video will make you $110 billion, but who knows, it may take you on the right direction for you to start making changes in your life and delete some unhelpful habits that are keeping you stuck in life. There are a few important lessons that I take from Warren Buffett, and today I want to share them with you. Warren Buffett says that the key to a good hire is hiring someone with intelligence, energy, and integrity. Intelligence and energy seem pretty obvious to me, right? You want someone that, know what they're doing and that also has the energy to do it. But integrity, why integrity? Well, number one, a person without integrity can't be trusted. Tom Searcy explains it like this. Hire someone with high energy, high intelligence, but low integrity, and you'll get a smart, fast-moving thief. It is very true. Interestingly enough, integrity, it's such a trend in therapy. I have so many clients that want to come to therapy because they want to become more whole, more authentic, more in tune with who they are. They want to be more assertive and be able to put boundaries that are aligned with their values and who they really are instead of having to people please. Everyone is tired of people pleasing these days, and I get it. I am too. Now, how will integrity make you rich? Good question. By showing that you're an honest and dependable person, you will gain people's respect and trust. If you're a company owner, you're going to have a reliable flow of people coming to you consistently. If you work for companies, for corporates, they're going to want you sitting in their desk. Besides that, demonstrating honest word and behavior will make you an amazing leader of people. So there you go. It seems like a person of integrity will be likely to get good jobs and have customers and money flow. Consistency. This guy, Warren Buffett, wakes up at the same time every day. He has a Coke every morning. He eats the same thing for breakfast. He spends most of his work hours, I think 80% of his work hours, reading. And then he goes home and he does it over and over and over again. Very fun, right? Don't underestimate this. His power to be patient with consistency blows my mind. And it is what gave him his fortune. Warren Buffett believes that consistency is what leads to compounding. And compounding is a small incremental growth of something really good that happens with constant progress. And he believes that this system translates into massive gains. To give you a practical example, let's say that you are into a fitness goal right now. Many people fall into the habit of going super hard for like an hour and a half to the gym 3 times a week, then getting burned out, then hating the gym for a month, then going back 3 months after and doing it again and again. Whereas if you go every day to the gym for 20 minutes for over a year, you will have an incremental massive gain compared to the person that has been inconsistent. Do small things consistently and you will see a meaningful change or a meaningful transformation. So Warren Buffett has a lot of quotes on consistency that I'll try to leave somewhere in this video, maybe in the description down below, but there are some fascinating messages that I get from his quotes. He believes that when you are consistent with a habit and a way of living, you become a master at it. And the bonus is that you don't waste time, energy, money in trying other things that are not relevant to what you do best. So you are becoming an expert on something, and you're also reducing the risk of losing things when you're focused on one thing and you do it consistently. Now, I know that you may be thinking like, oh, okay, so I'm just gonna stay in my comfort zone forever and never try new things. Well, yes, this is how Warren Buffett lives his life technically. You have to really be truthful with your intention in life. What do you want to do? Do you want to be average at 100 things, or do you want to be an expert at one thing? If you're jumping from thing to thing, you're going to always be going through emotional, financial, and time hazards. Don't make mistakes of omission. Buffett believes that the things that he didn't do are the things that he regrets the most. He strongly believes that when you have an amazing opportunity, you need to take it. But remember, you should stay in your scope of competency and study the risks. Ignore temptations to spend money, to cheat, to be rude, to be reckless, to engage in self-sabotaging behavior. I think this goes back to staying consistent with your routines and with doing things that are good for you and that are working out for you. Having the willpower and self-control to do the things that are good for you, it's a great virtue. And it's going to make you successful in life. It's going to make you money. It's going to make you a better person. I promise you. Don't have feelings for things that don't have feelings for you. And when Warren Buffett talks about this, he is referring to stocks and finances. But being a therapist, again, I like to generalize this concept to a broader idea. Why have feelings towards the ex that hurt you and left you? Why have feelings towards your boss who's heartless and inconsiderate? Why have feelings towards objects? Why have feelings towards money? Focus on facts and objectives and do emotional work to let go of unhelpful thoughts, mind blocks, and emotions that are not serving you to be successful. On a similar note, quote from his former wife, "Don't spend your energy and love in something useless." Something to think about. Don't give up on things when they are fluctuating. Another lesson where he is referring to finances and stocks, and one that we can use for better living. Don't give up on your partner or in your relationship because you're going through a tough time together. Don't abandon your career because it's getting hard or you're becoming bored and tired of it. Don't bail on your fitness or wellness goals because you are not seeing the result that you want when you want it. Again, stay consistent and stay patient. Don't abandon things. Overall messages on investment/practical advice. Warren Buffett's #1 rule is never lose money. And when I first heard this message sounded a little bit intimidating, I'm not going to lie. So what if I do? Because I do a lot. Sometimes I buy things and they break, or sometimes I put money where I shouldn't. And am I supposed to feel guilty because of it? Well, then I learned this about Warren Buffett too, and it makes me feel better. It's a quote by him, and it says, "You're going to make mistakes in life. There's no question about it. I may try to minimize them, but I don't dwell on them at all. I don't look back." So his initial intention is to not lose money, and he tries to cover all the risks for it. But in case he doesn't dwell on it, and he just continues to move on with the continuation of his life rules, which is pretty healthy and good. So going back to this rule, despite being a millionaire, Buffett doesn't live a luxury, extravagant life. He never has. He's always lived a more simple, consistent, minimalistic lifestyle. Sometimes not the healthiest because he does eat a lot of McDonald's and Coke, but that's another story. We're not criticizing him today. The big take-home messages about how he spends his money are the following. Buy wonderful things at great prices. So wait until the price drops, wait until there's a sale, and remember that we live in a world of consumerism, and it's so easy to spend money in pretty things because nowadays everything looks very pretty. So you see it, looks pretty, you think you deserve it, you want it, you go, you buy it. There's also easy access. You go on Amazon, click 2 things, your package arrives tomorrow, sometimes the same day. That's crazy. So it's so easy to spend money. But the recommendation is that if you want something, look for the best price. And I recommend that you give it a few days and then ask yourself again if you still need it, if you still want it, if you still love it. Another important one is spend money on things you understand. Don't buy things because someone has it or because you saw it on TikTok. Buy things that you need and understand. Remember, Buffett says, stay in your circle of competency. And finally, don't take big and thoughtless risks with money. Take responsibility and make things better. I love this one. Wherever you go, make sure that you leave the place better than how you found it. And yes, that includes the restaurant where you ate, the public toilet that you used, your friend's kitchen, and even in more abstract concepts, make sure that you leave things better. If you have a family gathering, if you have a relationship, make sure that when you leave, that relationship could feel like it had a little boost from that encounter you guys had. If you have a problem with your partner, find a way to take accountability for something and make it better. Finally, Warren Buffett believes in his goals. Somehow, this man figured out a system to handle his life and his finances, and he believed it was going to make him successful. He never doubted himself, he never doubted time. Even when others around him grew impatient, his own family, he knew that he was going to become successful and that he needed to continue his path, no matter what. So the overall take-home message includes the following. Number 1, become a person of integrity. Number 2, believe in yourself. Number 3, stay consistent. I feel like I said that word like 1,000 times in this video, but stay consistent, remember. Number 4, stay in your circle of competency and maximize your potential. Become an expert at something. Number 5, study and assess major risk before you're going to change things. Number 6, do not spend money on unnecessary things. And number 7, take accountability and make the world a better place. That's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you acquire some of these habits or skills and that you become a better person or richer or whatever you want to become in life. Best of luck, and I'll see you soon in another video.